Here is cool book. You'll be like, ah, cool book.
Basic summary of video. So we've been talking about maths in Alice in Wonderland, and Tom has actually promised to show me a very, very special book. Obviously, Alice in Wonderland was written by Lewis Carroll. However, his real name was actually Charles Lutwidge Dodgson. But of course, he didn't just write Alice in Wonderland, he also wrote lots of other books. And I think that's one of the ones we're going to be looking at today, and I'm very, very excited.
It is. So it's called The Game of Logic.
Okay.
And it's a maths/logic game for teenagers.
Excellent.
So this is the magic, right? Because here on this first page, you have a lovely personal message written by Charles Dodgson, Lewis Carroll himself, H.P. Liddon, with the author's affectionate regards, signed by Charles.
Fantastic. It's actually Lewis Carroll's handwriting.
That is Lewis Carroll's writing right
amazing.
there. So H.P. Liddon was actually the principal of St Edmund Hall, which is where we've been filming and looking at this. And then the thing that makes this particular version of the book very special, as well as the handwritten message, is you have the original game board. And then in this envelope, we have, this is not going to be as exciting as I think it is, but you have the original game counters.
Wow, that's
which
amazing.
I have been informed is what makes this so special and rare, is that these are the original game counters. So again, important to remember this is meant to be for teenagers, which is quite something, because the idea is there are a series of statements and you have to place the counters on the game board according to what could or could not be logically true based on those statements.
Okay.
So I'll try and give an example, but these are difficult, as I found when I tried to play this in a YouTube video. The statements are, all dragons are uncanny.
Okay.
So if you're a dragon, you're uncanny.
Yeah.
All Scotchmen, whatever a Scotchman is, I assume a Scottish person, are canny.
Yeah.
So the conclusion from those two statements, which we know are both true,
yeah,
the conclusions are all dragons are not Scotchmen.
Yeah.
And all Scotchmen are not dragons.
That makes sense.
So it's just a series of statements, and it tells you characteristics, and you kind of have to deduce what conclusion you can draw from that. When I tried to play this, we discovered it's basically Venn diagrams, but done 70 years before the invention of Venn diagrams.
Are Venn diagrams not that old?
No.
How old are Venn diagrams?
Within the last century. There you go.
So
Game of Logic for teenagers.
I'm sure teenagers would love it.
I'm sure they would.
Back.
Maybe they did in 1878. You know, maybe this was how you spent your time.
It doesn't look well used.